everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us for Project Happy Hour. My name is Ray Cecily, and I am your host here. If you've not joined us before, just so you know, it's time to grab a drink before we get started. Like if you have been with us before, you might have seen some of our previous episodes on our YouTube channel, but if not, go and check them out. The purpose of this show was to give everyone a private little virtual happy hour. There's a lot going on right now with COVID. There's a lot going on with a lot of online summits and virtual events. We just wanted to give you something different. So some informal fun, have a drink, join us for some laughs. So that other workers in the industry can enjoy. So just a little twist with the show. Every episode we have a hot word, and our panelists are not allowed to say this hot word. They really need to avoid it. However, if they do say this word, that is $1 that is added to our total tally that Prosperi is donating to the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. So we really just want to support a good cause and also make this a little fun at the same time. So let's get started. Are you guys ready to meet our panelists? Today joining us, we've got different faces again. So we've got Leonardo Nogueira from Prosperi joining us. And we've also got Roman Feola from Microsoft, who is a project specialist. So thank you and welcome to you guys. How's it going?
Good. How you doing, Ray?
Doing really good. Thanks for joining us, especially you, Roman. This is as our guest panelist, it's always a nice treat. We're glad to have you with us. And Leo as well. Leo, what are you drinking?
Hi, Ray. Hi, Roman. Nice to talk to you again. This show is really fun. I'm here with gin and tonic using my Microsoft Planner, Microsoft Project Special Cup. And you, Roman?
Me, this is a nice Italian sparkling water called Pellegrino. I'm Italian by trait, and I had to keep it in my kinship, so thank you.
Italian, tutte buona gente.
I don't speak a lick, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Awesome. So thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here with us. So basically, I think it's time that we should show you what your hot word is so that you guys know what you need to avoid while answering our questions. So today's hot word is project.
Okay.
By the way, Leo, I found out today that on the last episode, there was 101 hot words said. So that's quite the donation. That was a bad one. So the hot word is project, and whatever way you say it. So are you guys ready for the first question?
Sure.
Perfect. All right. So what are the benefits of using Microsoft Teams as one of my project management tools? So today we're talking about using project within MS Teams. So what are the benefits of using it? What for someone who's going to use it? Rowan, let's start with you.
Well, I think for the first thing, I don't know how familiar folks are with Teams, but it's kind of Microsoft has gone all in on the Teams platform for collaboration. Being a Microsoft employee myself, I basically live in Teams all day. And I don't know the exact stat. I want to say there's like a 40% decline in productivity when folks switch apps to do things, right? So you have a program here on one side and you're like, oh, I have to go file this report and take it to a different system. So you lose a lot of productivity when you're actually changing between systems. So having everything in one place and in one program is really beneficial to keep folks from, technically multitasking.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's definitely, big benefit. Leo, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, cool. I totally agree. But I'd like to add some more information on this and some data. According to PMBOK and the PMI, the PMs spend 75 to 9% of their time with formal or informal communication. Repeating, 75 to 9%. And there's more. There's another study of the PMI that called the Pulse of Profession. And they check that the organizations that are highly efficient and communicating, they have 80% of their plans meet the original goals, versus 52% of the other companies that don't really communicate well. Those numbers can clearly show to us that the importance of communication on project management. And if you're talking about teams, It's a tool that really facilitates all these communications into a single location, like Roman said before. It integrates chat, audio, video, all this in a simple way so we can have the entire organization connected. So if we just focus on communication, we can see a lot of benefits using Microsoft Teams as a PM tools. But Roman said really clear, it's not only about communication, it's about collaboration. And when we bring Microsoft Teams to be the central hub to manage all the work in one place, we really can save time and accomplish more and have a lot of benefits on managing plans. I'm not going to say the word today.
I shouldn't have told you how much we have to pay for the other episode. No, it's a good cause. No, yeah, no, that's definitely interesting. And just going off of what you said, how they're adding so many things within one tool. Jen Simon and I were joking when she was on the show last time about the only thing they need to put is email within Teams, because it's like got everything else. I mean, you've got Planner and you've got all your files and your chats and everything. And then obviously, using the project management tools as well. That's definitely a huge win. Awesome. Roman, do you have any other thoughts you want to add?
I think just recently too, Microsoft has added some features like things like the Microsoft project tile within the Teams app. So if anyone's familiar with Teams, there's that little plus sign up in the top portion of the screen where you can add different third-party applications or Microsoft applications. And now a lot of those Microsoft project things are in that sort of menu box for everyone. So it's a lot easier to import your projects into Teams. So there you go.
Well, that's always exciting to look forward to. Awesome. That's big. All right. Love it. A lot of great benefits. Obviously Teams is great. And then all of the other tools and efficiencies and project management capabilities makes it even better. Awesome. All right. Let's move it on to tell Meme about it. Gotta love him. That's what, Dr. Evil, right?
It's Dr. Evil, Mike Myers,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dr. Evil. I'm like, gosh, that's such a throwback, but everything was in quotes. Too funny.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Next question. How can I use Teams to make it easier for the project team to organize, share, and track work? Roman, go ahead. Let's start with you again.
Well, I kind of touched on it earlier, but I think just having like you said, having all of the information in Teams is a really big piece right there. So you don't have to go to disparate systems to try to find information. And if you're using Microsoft Project for the Web or traditional Microsoft Project Online, PWA, all the information is one click away at your fingertips within Teams. So another big piece is the way communications are saved, right? If you have a group chat, all that information saved, you can pull in files during a group chat. So there's a lot of those communications that Leo mentioned earlier. Yes, they're informal, but this way you have a record of them and you can even get a transcript of them if you want, right? Like, hey, it would be great to see all the things we discussed in the chat box. Boom. You can print out that transcript if need be. There's just a lot of really cool ways to make sure that things don't fall through the cracks using Microsoft Teams and Project.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, great answer, Roman. I just try to exemplify that, bring in a scenario. So let's imagine the PM creating a team channel to a specific plan and invite all the team members to collaborate on this channel. So into this channel, the team members will be able to visualize their assigned tasks in the project app, or maybe tasks on to-do or planner, because we have different tasks, different work management. At the same time, they can store all these related files to the plan, to the goals on the same place, and everybody can work on those files using Office apps inside Teams. And then, as Roman said, they can chat about this document, start a meeting with one click. This meeting can be with audio and video, and then work on that file simultaneously. That's huge. How you can improve productivity and collaborate on using these features. Also, team members can update their tasks using the Kanban board, report the progress directly on the scheduling plan, Or you can create teams lists. There's this new app, as you said, the project, that's the new one called lists. Or you can create your data and collect this data as risks, issues, change requests, and any other kind of list you want to create. And more, you can add your Power BI reports so executives can visualize on the same channel information and dashboards to access important information about the portfolio, the program, or the project in real time. So in summary, it's just instead of navigating from one application to another, as Roman said, you can spend less time searching and more time making decisions and moving the project towards when using Microsoft Teams.
Yep. And saving time is huge, especially when delegating tasks and resources and trying to keep things on time with the schedule and the timeline. So, Roman, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I think the addition of lists will definitely be important. You know, I'm excited to see how Microsoft integrates everything. But no, Leo nailed it. Good job, Leo.
Thank you.
All right, let's look at our next meme. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, PMs give all the credit to their team, take all the responsibility, and get thrown under the bus. Of course.
Yes. It depends on the organization. Some organizations already understood the importance of the PMs and are giving the credit.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right, next question. So what project management tools and features are available in Microsoft Teams? Leo, I think we should start with you this time.
Yeah, I think you answered most of this on the last question, but I can try to summarize again, and maybe Roman can add some more after I start saying. So let's go. I will start with Teams channel, place to group all the project stakeholders, chat and audio video meetings, so you can improve all the communication. Files, place to store, share, and work simultaneously in a single location. Lists, to capture structured project data. Planner app or project app to plan and report and update the tasks. Power BI can add it to publish all those reports and dashboards directly into Teams. We can use tabs to insert any other kind of websites or page or applications. Like we can add Microsoft Project Online, Project for the Web directly into a channel. And also any kind of apps that can be third-party applications to extend your needs, or even custom Power apps that now, with the new launch that they announced on Ignite a couple weeks ago, it's just easy as creating apps, pressing a button, and it's been published to the channel. So anyone can create new apps in Teams with no code or low code. Would like to add any other tools onto this list, Roman?
No,
you didn't really leave much.
No, you nailed it. I don't know if I had a checklist, all of the boxes would be checked right now.
I was just thinking that maybe we should change the question to what PM tools and features are not available in MS Teams.
Right.
It seems like you just mentioned everything.
The one thing you can't do in Teams is open up Microsoft Project, the desktop. That's about it. So there's one thing, but everything else is available in Teams.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing.
We are just closing a deal with a large organization where you're going to have Teams as the central hub for all the portfolio and project management, and including waterfall, agile, integrating Azure DevOps, project for the web, project online. But for the team, for the members of the project, for the team members, they're going on Teams, and from there they're going to access all the features that they need and collaborate directly on the entire suite of Microsoft 365.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And all of this is available now or coming? The list is coming.
It's available. It started to roll out on some tenants. It's not available to everyone yet. I was just checking today one of the features that you can develop app on Teams and including your apps on the meetings. That's available on some tenants. It's not available in South America yet. The project app on our tenants not available. I couldn't try and test the solution yet, but I've seen demo that was shown by some of the colleagues. So it's rolling out for specific regions. I don't know if Roma has any more information about that.
No, I do not, but it doesn't mean you're wrong.
No worries. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, clearly there's a lot of tools and features available, and all in a centralized location, which is always amazing. Efficiency, time, ease of use, everything, including all the reports. I heard that as well. All right, let's go on to our next meme. I feel like sometimes that's what project management is, like it's going into battle. You're going in. You never know. Some days.
Yeah, the PM is not spending his time really communicating and get all the stakeholders involved, and if they don't have the right tools to do the management, it's exactly like that. I've seen one PM trying to manage a project for a construction with post-its. I got on the room and had like thousands of post-its on the room, and no one could change any post-it from there. That's like a battle, definitely.
Oh
But when you have the right tools, the right culture, and can communicate clear with transparency, it's easy. It's not hard. The PMs are not going to agree with me on that, but it's not like saying it's easy, but it's a nice work. It's
There's a
something
method to
that's
the madness.
yeah, that is.
Got it. All
Yeah,
right.
it's good odds for any Greek in the Leonidas.
Let's move on to our last question. So I kind of feel like some of these questions are kind of overlapping with each other a little bit, just because it's we've discussed a lot of different facets so far of this theme. But how could I use MS Project inside of Microsoft Teams and manage my tasks? So Leo, we'll start with you again.
Okay, the easiest way is to using the new app project that maybe is not in our tenant yet, but it's coming soon. While you don't have that, the other easy way to add your project online or project for the web is just going on the top of the channel on the plus and adding the URL of your project plan or your URL from the project online. But there is other ways like publishing a Power App solution on your channel, like the one you created that's free, that's Teams Ideas for Project for the Web, that you can just publish that app and provide a single place of information about your portfolio, program, risks, issues, reports, and all the other informations about project management. On Teams Ideas app, for example, you can access your project schedule grid, the timeline, the board view, and report the task progress on project for the web directly on the app that's embedded on Teams. So for the users, it's fully transparent, and access all this Microsoft project information inside a single app on Teams. So that's a couple ways, and I think I came to the third easiest one, the three easiest one.
Yeah, I don't have much to add on that one. I feel like Leo, you nailed it. You're stealing all the thunder. That's okay.
Okay. It's okay. It's because it's just a couple ways to do it, right? And I think I went to the three easiest one, the three models. Of course, that when you can extend Teams, in like all the Microsoft platform, you can always extend and customize and create new things. So creativity is the way that you have to, like Satya says every time, Microsoft's there to empower organization to achieve more. So always it's possible to do more and create new things and add all this information on teams based on the creativity and the team you have in place in-house.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
Love it. Roman, you've got nothing else to add?
No, I got nothing. I'm not contributing much. Leo's just kicking my butt when it comes to airtime. My fault.
It's okay. Leo is very passionate about this, and which we are very thankful for. That's okay. let's move on.
Yes.
Our final meme.
Let's do
Go
it.
ahead, Leo. You had something to say?
No, I was just going to say that I'm passionate for PM, for project management, portfolio management. I use a Microsoft project since 1994. It's a long time. 1995, I provide the first training on Microsoft project desktop.
Wow.
And when I'm talking here today about Teams, I get really passionate about Teams because I'm seeing Microsoft finally bring a central hub to centralize everything on the cloud, to facilitate the user experience so they can have one place, one-stop shop to access everything. And the possibilities to bring project management when we're talking about this Microsoft platform that you have today, it's enormous. It's enormous, the possibilities that you have there and the ways that you can increase productivity and increase collaboration and bring better results for the project and for the organization. So I'm really passionate and I started talking and talking.
That's okay. We love that.
Yep.
We love that. Let's look at our final meme, which, yeah, I actually thought this one was really funny.
Ready?
Yep.
Yep. Always
Has
have.
anyone ever gotten a table at Dorsia? Do you know that reference? There's a you gotta watch the movie or read the book.
We'll have to, for sure. Awesome. Well, Roman, before we close out, do you have any final thoughts that you want to add about, using project within Teams and as a project management tool? Any last words?
Microsoft Project and all the project suite of tools, and I'm going to keep saying the word so we get the donations up. The project suite, it's meant to be a platform, right? So it's meant to be your one-stop shop. And I think, we're trying to get out of the business of being a solution and rather being a platform so that teams can kind of function how they want to function and use the tools that they want, but always have a central repository to go back to. And that's kind of the blend of project and Teams together.
Yep. Which the central repository, to go back to, something we've been seeing with a lot of clients recently. They've been really talking about they want to see this dashboard view overall of everything of what's going on all at once and see the full status report for what they're overseeing. And that's really important. So it's amazing that Microsoft offers great products to support that. So awesome. All right, so I just wanted to wrap things up. Thank you for joining us today. Just a kind reminder, as Roman just said, we are supporting a great cause. So the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund will count how many times project was said during this episode and make a donation to support the WHO's race to find an effective vaccine. And one last thing, in case you have any suggestions of themes, questions, feedback, reach out to us at askphh@prosperiglobal.com. And with that, I just want to say thank you to both of our panelists, Roman and Leo. Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate having you guys on. And cheers.
Cheers. Half an hour fun. I really loved the episode today. Thanks, Roman. Thanks, Ray.
Salud.
Cheers.